Welcome back to Once Upon a Sister. I'm Faith.
I'm Rosalie.
And we're your hosts.
Today we're going to be doing a little bit of... What? Are you looking for it?
Yeah. I was like, where'd it go? Is it down there?
Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a...
game.
What do you call it? Kiss, Marry, Kill. But we're doing trope edition. So we have a ton of tropes written down in this cup. And I thought to make it like a little bit more of a surprise and not like, oh, we set specific tropes for a little... What do you call that? I don't know. Like, we didn't, like, group them together ahead of time.
Yeah.
I thought it would be more fun to have them be a surprise to us because, like, we don't know.
And we know everything that's in there. We don't know which one we're going to pull.
We don't know if we're going to get, like, 3 tropes that we love and then make it hard on us. Yeah. So I just thought it would be more fun than sitting here and, like, putting together the tropes ourselves.
Yeah. So we're going to do that game. But before we do that, what have you been reading?
I was just talking so you can
Okay.
talk.
So I've been reading... Well, yeah, I've been reading a lot the past couple days. I just finished The Prison Healer, which was really good. It was, like I said last week, it was a slow to start. I'm really interested to see what the next book does because there was something that happened at the end of this book that like actually surprised me and my jaw dropped. So that was really fun, a little thing that I wasn't expecting. So I'm excited to see what the next book has. I'm waiting for it to become available on Libby, so I haven't started it right away. But I just started immediately after that yesterday. Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I don't know how you say it. Aveyard. Which this book came out in like 2015. So I'm behind the train a little bit on this one. But so far I'm really enjoying it. I'm excited to see how it goes. And my manager, I posted a picture of me like finally reading this and she sent me a message. She was like, this is the first book I ever read that made me throw my book across the room. And I was like, oh, don't say that to me. I'm like, what's gonna happen? So now I'm really intrigued to see like what happens next. I'm like 60% through, so
I don't know why I always mix that one up with Heartless by Marissa Meyer.
Yeah,
I haven't read them, but like because Heartless is supposed to follow the Queen of Hearts.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I guess because they also.
So I hear Red Queen and I'm like, oh.
Queen of Hearts. They also kind of call her the Red Queen. I feel like, right? Yeah,
that's what I always.
But it's pretty interesting so far. I'm excited to see how it goes. There's a lot to read because there's like a bajillion novellas, I believe. So.
Yeah. Do you have all the books yet?
No.
Oh.
No, I have all the main books, but I don't have the novellas.
Yeah. Well, I've been reading a random book that I've never heard about. I don't even know. I went on Kindle the other day, and I think I was opening up my Kindle to...
Yeah, I read a random one yesterday, too, to finish off the month. Yeah. Because that was the last day of the month, and I was like... Because I was going to be driving a lot, so I just found one on Kindle Unlimited that had audio.
What was it?
It was called... It's like The Cruel Castaways. It's by L.J.
Oh, I saw you open that. I was like, why are you reading that when it's the third in a series?
Yeah, because I was looking... Because I had read the first one last year, and I was really like craving an arranged marriage book, and this one said it was more like Marriage of Convenience, which whatever, it's not the same. But what was it called? It was called Cold Hearted Casanova. It was okay. I know
when I saw you open, I was like, what are you doing reading this?
It was interesting. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it just didn't hit, for me the same way that.
Yeah. Well, the other day I've already finished it, but I was listening to Arch Enemies, which is the second in the Renegades, and I was listening to it, so I needed a book that I could have actually read, because like I read on my Kindle at night. So I opened up my Kindle and I just immediately saw a book on like the Kindle Unlimited, and I've never heard of it. It doesn't have that many reviews on Goodreads, like 500 or something. So I was like, okay,
what's it called?
It's called Near Miss.
Yeah, that's the thing is like I'm like I knew when I started reading the book that she was gonna be like, what's she reading right now? Like, why is she reading that? And that's like that thing. Like I saw that one, I was like, I haven't heard of this one.
No, I haven't heard anything, but I like grabbed it and then I read the synopsis, and I don't know. I just thought it was gonna be interesting, so I picked it up, and it's like a sports romance, but also I say if you like Grey's Anatomy, I feel like you might like it because she's a doctor or a surgeon, like she's like one step below,
like the chief.
No, I can't remember what it's called. Sorry, y'all. I don't know. But she's like a surgeon.
Like she's a resident?
She's a resident, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know what you were talking
she's
about.
not like in school or anything. Like they are a little bit more grown, but she's a surgeon and she's like a transplant surgeon. Like when people die and they have organs they're trying to give to other people, she's the one who does that. And then he is a kicker for a football team. So basically he like messed up in his last season and like missed a kick that they needed for a big game, and everyone like in the media hates him. So his sports team, like his manager or whatever, is like, you need to get some good press on you. So they're like, you're gonna go volunteer in a hospital. And he's going to volunteer in this hospital. He's going to volunteer in this hospital.
Can you imagine a grown man like,
I know, it's like, okay, whatever. And he's supposed to volunteer with like the pediatric wing because that's where his brother works. But he runs into our main female character, which her name is Greer, which is an interesting name. Greer. Like Greer. And they just kind of like hit it off, and he's like, well, let me come like, or she's like, why don't you want to like, do you want to try out my wing and see it? Because it's like different people. So he goes and like volunteers his time there, just like going around to the patients. And then he sticks with that. So they're doing that for a while, and then they just kind of get close. And I feel like there's not really a plot to it. You're literally just following them.
it's like character driven?
Yeah, you're just following them, get to know each other and fall in love. But I don't know, I'm enjoying it, but also I'm very annoyed because of certain circumstances in the girl's life. She is like, I can't date, I'm not gonna date anyone. But like, it doesn't feel childish, but I'm just like, this is so stupid. Get
That's
over
how
it.
Look, the cruel-hearted or whatever, Casanova, whatever, I don't know what it's called, cold-hearted Casanova. That's what it was. It was the guy had like a whole backstory where he was like, oh, I don't date, I'm not gonna get married, I'm not gonna like,
and I don't know,
the same thing.
I see why, but I'm also just like, it does not matter, or like, get over it. But it doesn't necessarily feel childish or fluffy or anything. Like I'm enjoying it, and I really do like their relationship, but because of that I'm like, ugh. And also I'm just not super connected to the characters, so I feel like it's probably gonna be like a 3.5 or something, which isn't bad. But I was like, let me just pick up something that
just
I've never
filler
seen before.
book.
I don't know, I'm trying to branch out and pick up things that I've not heard of. And
Yeah,
I think this is the author's first book too, so trying to give her a little bit of grace, or maybe not. Never mind. Well, never mind. She has multiple books. Hey, not everyone's for you. So that's all I'm reading. I did, on the way here to Face, just start the audiobook to Supernova, which is the last in the Renegade series, which I'm sad, but also excited to see how it ends.
Yeah, I'm excited to read those. I know, I feel like I've been jumping all over the place because nothing's been like available when I'm ready.
Yeah.
Like Prison Healer, like I wanted to read Red Queen, but it wasn't available, so I started Prison Healer, and then later that day Red Queen became available. I've been waiting like 3 months for Red Queen, and I was like, you're kidding me. So now I'm just gonna be reading these at the same time because I'm like,
Yeah.
Now I'm invested in both storylines. And then I have my filler romance books. I've also been on like a random, like, not me, like I feel like lately just when like I've been needing, after romance? I read Lost and Lassoed, I've been like just craving another book like that. So I want to read Wild and Rango, but I'm waiting for it to become available.
Yeah.
But that's why I was looking for like just a romance book, but I couldn't find what I was looking for. Nothing was available on Libby. That's why I ended up just giving into that one, because I was on TikTok for like 2.5 hours just searching.
No, that's what I was doing
for the right trope, the right thing, like, and I couldn't find it. So then I was like, oh, find this one, and then it was fine. It wasn't bad. It actually made me like laugh out loud a couple times. So I was like, it wasn't bad. It was just
I saved a TikTok the other day of someone that was like cowboy romances on Kindle Unlimited. I was like, I don't know. It's of a western small town, which is so funny because like how we talked about like maybe if you like certain movies, read those as books. Like I do not like a western movie. But when it comes to books, I'm like,
well, because you like the romance.
Yeah, but also
I bet if it was a newer Western
I think
movie.
it's also more because I don't love the vibes of it in a movie, but like Western romances in books, like that man is just like a blue collar, like working man. Not, I don't know if that's blue collar, but like
that's not blue collar. But it's
he's
a hard
working
worker.
hard, like uses his hand, like he's taking care of his girl, and like I don't know. That's.
We need someone to in the
that's
film
more
industry
attractive to me than
to like upgrade westerns, like make it like a rom-com but western location. Okay, let's do this game.
It's after 10 minutes.
So how are we gonna do this? Like you're gonna have a turn first?
Yeah, like maybe one of us could pick the 3 and then the second person picks 3.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna pick 3, and then those are gonna be our little round of kiss, marry, kill, and I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Do you want to?
Okay. So I pick 3 out.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I can already see it. Let me turn that over. I didn't fold it too. Sorry. Here, let me hold them in my hand.
They're like popping open.
Okay. Wait. So I'm gonna open these.
Yeah.
Okay. This is where a mic stand would come in handy.
Yeah.
All right. We have the trope 1 bed, which I want to preface this because I know we skipped the spice. So we were talking about this, and we were saying how like I love a 1 bed trope for like just the. Not like for the spice. No, I'm not talking about that.
Most of the time, they don't
Most
even
of the time,
do
there
that.
is no spice. It's like the first time where they're like traveling, or it's like they end up getting stuck in a situation where it's like, especially in fantasy books, like there's like a 1 bed trope, like especially like in Reckless, they finally get a hotel room. They finally get a room, and it's the 1 bed situation, but it's like just that moment of connection between the two of them where they just are
after like months
physically
of tension
near
and,
each
like,
other, not the spice, just the physical closeness.
And they're like forced to be
forced proximity.
But also it's like
because it's the forced proximity.
Yeah, but also it's like I don't know, something about like nighttime is like your most vulnerable. I feel like.
Yeah.
So it's like that's when they really like break down and have conversations or something.
Yes.
It's just I don't know.
And they wake up snuggling. Okay, sorry. Okay, next I've got Insta Love. I already know what that's gonna be. Marriage of Convenience. Ooh. Okay, so here we go. I think I know. Okay, so Insta Love's gonna be a kill. Hate that. I'm a slow burn girl all the way. Like Insta
absolutely
Love,
not.
I feel like I lose my interest so quickly when it's Insta Love. Okay, and then 1 bed is gonna be kiss, and then marry is gonna be Marriage of Convenience.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely killing Insta Love.
Yeah. Would you do?
I feel like I can't decide.
I know, and still, I feel like Marriage of Convenience and 1 bed are both high up there for me, but
it depends on like the day. But I feel like
these in one book together. Yeah. The kiss is the one bed, and the
because it's like in Marriage of Convenience, the guy usually has a separate room for her, and then like they have to go on a work trip, and then there's only one.
They have to go meet the family that like thinks that it's real, and so then they have to. Yeah.
So just combine the two. I might just marry Marriage of Convenience and kiss.
Okay,
1
your turn.
Bed. Okay. Don't.
I know. I should have double folded them. Yeah. I just didn't want us to have to work hard to do it while we're holding a mic. So I was like,
okay, we have pregnancy, fake dating, and the cheating trope.
two that I dislike.
Okay. Well, cheating is automatically kill.
Yeah.
Same for you?
Yeah, 100% kill.
And then I'm going to do...
You like the pregnancy trope.
I love the pregnancy trope.
That's the difference here between the two of us.
For you, so what is yours?
I definitely love fake dating, so that's going to be marry for me. And then kiss will be, I guess, the pregnancy trope. There's times where it's okay, but it's like... I hate the aftermath of it when it's like... I need time to think. Why didn't you tell me? Like, I don't know.
I feel like I've never seen that.
In one book I read, there was like at the end, she found out she was pregnant, and he was immediately like, just surprised, but then she was like, I need time to think. And she goes and leaves, and like...
I understand.
She does come back, but I'm like, I don't know.
I feel like, but I've read some different ones. Like, if you read Out on a Limb, like that one is her finding out she's pregnant, and then it's like, immediately they're both like, okay, we're gonna do this, and like he takes care of her the whole book, and like he's so like it's not like that.
Oh, okay.
And then I've also read I can't remember, I think it's like Ready or Not, and she gets pregnant, and like the guy that is the baby daddy is like, I don't care. So her best friend's brother, which I feel like you might like that one.
What's he kind of?
I think it's Ready or Not. I'll double check. But he kind of like steps up and like is there for her, because also in that book, her best friend struggles with infertility, so she kind of like is shocked by it, and like it kind of hits her, so she feels like she steps back, and then obviously that sucks for the main girl because she's like, I'm pregnant, I don't even know what's going on, like I need my support, and like it's just kind of a tricky situation. So during that, her best friend's brother kind of steps up and is like, okay, well, I'm gonna be here and help you through this, and obviously it leads to a little bit of a love thing, but like that's when I love the pregnancy trope. Because the book you're talking about, yes, it's the pregnancy trope, but like when I think of that book overall, I don't think of pregnancy trope. That's just like something that happens at the end. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This is hard. Also, because I feel like I haven't read a fake dating book in a while.
Oh, I love a fake dating book. Love it.
Okay, I'll just do fake dating. I'm gonna marry and I'll kiss pregnancy. And cheating is definitely a kill.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, we've got. Oh yes, this is what I was just about to talk about: arranged marriage. And this is what I wanted to bring up because people, I feel like, forget this trope. They're like, "Oh, marriage of convenience, fake dating." Arranged marriage is not one of those. It's its own thing, and I love a good arranged marriage book.
Because arranged marriage is like somebody else puts them in this position.
Yeah,
But like marriage of convenience is more them choosing. Like, okay, we're gonna do this because of this position, like this.
Yeah.
Thing. Like, I don't know. Arranged marriage is less on them choosing and more of like they've been put in this situation.
Which it's so good when you get to the part where he's like, my wife. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, okay. So then he takes care of her. And childhood friends to lovers. Oh, this is hard. I love a good childhood friends to lovers.
I know.
He takes care of her. I don't want to kill any of these.
Okay, wait. Arranged marriage.
Yeah.
Childhood friends to lovers. He takes care of her. And this is why I wanted to do this, because I felt like if we drew, we're going to have a hard round.
I feel like he takes care of her is more of like a micro trope, which we wanted to include a few micro tropes, but I'm like, okay, so this sucks because I do love a good moment like this where she's like sick. Or injured and he like washes her hair for her, like, oh. But I feel like I like childhood friends to lovers more.
But it's hard because like even though he takes care of her, like that could be, I don't know, I love it when it's like a whole book of just like the man being so like,
no, this is hard. Well, that's the thing is like obviously most of my books, it being like I love like a strong MMC, so like he's always taking care of her, but I mean like this trope specifically, we kind of mean more of like there's a situation where she got sick and he's caring for her,
or she gets hurt or something.
This is hard. I'm gonna kiss. Oh, this is so hard.
Wait, what are they again?
Childhood friends to lovers. He takes care of her in arranged marriage. All right, I'm going to kiss childhood friends to lovers, marry arranged marriage because I love an arranged marriage trope, and I'm gonna kill. He takes care of her.
Oh, I don't know what to choose.
You just have to pick your favorite out of all. Like what?
I feel like I'm gonna kill. He takes care of her, which sucks. And then kiss arranged marriage and marry childhood friends to lovers. I don't know. There's just something about that.
Yeah.
Especially
like
when they do like a
flashback
right? And you like get to see.
Yeah.
That was hard.
That was hard.
Okay. My turn. Okay, we have found family.
That's her favorite.
My favorite trope ever. Oh gosh. Friends to lovers. And who did this to you?
That is so hard.
What? Who did this to you? Friends to lovers and found family. These are like some of my favorites.
Okay, I already know mine.
Okay, what?
I don't dislike friends to lovers. I like it, but I'm like an enemies to lovers girl, so it's a very opposite trope.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't hit the same for me. But I do like friends to lovers. But it's out of those three, it's gonna be
kill.
So I'm gonna do kiss, found family, marry who did this to you, and kill friends to lovers. I love a good who did this to you.
It's so good. It's hard because I love friends to lovers, but I also feel like it's situational. Like if I'm craving that, because I feel like more often than not I am craving the enemies to lovers.
Yeah.
But I love found family and I love who did this to you.
Yeah. That's like for me. Like I don't dislike it. It's just out of those three options.
Okay. I guess I'll kill friends to lovers. Kiss Who Did This to You and Marry Found Family. I just something about Found Family, like it's just so good because it's, I don't know, it's like, yes, you get the romance, but there's so much more. Like you get to see them build this like community with other people.
Yeah.
I just love it.
Yeah, that's what Prison Healer had, like a little bit of a beginning of a found family vibe, and it was kind of fun.
I want to read that one. So bad.
Okay, so I've got this stuck together. Age gap. I don't like age gap unless it's fantasy. That doesn't count. If it's real,
unless he's like 600 years older
best
than
friend's
her.
brother, or open. That's why I didn't want to double fold them. Oh gosh. Third act breakup. Two that I don't like.
Wait, what are they again?
Age gap, best friend's brother, and third act breakup. Okay, well, I really dislike a third act breakup more than I dislike age gap.
Yeah.
I feel like. I don't know though, because.
But age gap doesn't have to be like 30 years.
No.
Like most of the time it's like 10
to
15, which
13 years her senior. Ick. Remember the first episode? Yeah. Okay, mine's gonna be kiss, age gap, marry best friend's brother, and kill third act breakup.
I feel like mine's gonna be the same.
Yeah.
Who likes
hate
the third act breakup?
breakup? That's what it is. It's like, that's why I really do prefer romantasy, because that's not really a thing.
No.
Their problems are way bigger than whatever's going on in romance books. Like the one I just read, the Casanova one. Like once the third act, like once the conflict started happening, like I looked at the percentage and it was like 70%. I'm right on cue. Like it's always at the 70% mark.
Yeah.
It's always the same. And I'm like, can we come up with something a little more unique? That's why I really enjoy the Rebel Blue Ranch series. It's because she doesn't do the third act breakups like that. Like there's a little bit of one in one, but it's like the other ones don't. Like that's not.
There's a little bit of one in the last one too, but
I haven't read it yet.
I can't say anything because she hasn't read it.
Sorry.
Well, it's okay. It just came out. Okay, we have Forbidden Lovers.
Oof.
Brother's Best Friend. And Fated Mates.
No. Those are like three of my top tropes. You're kidding?
Like, how are we supposed to pick between Forbidden Lovers and Fated Mates? Because I also feel like Forbidden Lovers always end up being Fated Mates too.
Yes, they do. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Forbidden Lovers, Fated Mates, and Brother's Best Friend. Fated Mates is top tier for me.
So good. But do you like Brother's Best Friend or Best Friend's Brother more? It's Brother's Best
Brother's
Friend.
Best
Right?
Friend.
Oh, I don't know. Because Forbidden Lovers is so good. Because it's like, just the way they...
I hate this. This is not fair.
The way they clearly love each other, but it's like they're so held back by their surroundings. And like that's what I'm in the Renegade series right now. It's so Forbidden Lovers, and I'm just like, I need to finish the last book and just.
Okay, what is yours gonna be?
I have no idea. I feel like I'm gonna have to kill best friend's brother or brother's best friend.
I love Brother's Best Friend.
And Forbidden Lovers and Fated Mates.
Because what if it's the brother's best friend, so it is forbidden, and they're fated mates? It's the best.
What fantasy book? Oh, this is hard. Because something about fated mates too is like they usually have some sort of enemies to lovers, so it's like when they find out they're fated, it's like
Yeah, Fated Mates is gonna be Mary for me.
I'll kill brother's best friend, kiss fated mates, and marry forbidden lovers. I just love Forbidden Lovers. It's just like, I don't know, the tension it brings and like the yearning for each other.
I guess I'm gonna have to kill Brother's Best Friend, but that kills me a little bit inside to have to do that. I love Brother's Best Friend. Something is just so fun about it. Okay,
This whole thing is so targeted towards you.
Kiss Forbidden Lovers, marry fated mates, kill Brother's Best Friend. Oh, because don't you love when they're fated mates and they hate each other and then they find out they're fated mates and they like fall in love?
The way it's like I feel like that's the opposite of Forbidden Lovers, because Forbidden Lovers is like
They can't be
they
together.
can't be together, but they
But
love
there's
each
times
other.
where
And
they
then Fated Mates is like they don't want to be together, but they're like being drawn.
there's
towards
times
each
where
other.
they are fated mates, but it still is forbidden.
True.
Like, I don't want to call it out, but
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna keep it a secret so I don't spoil
no
anything.
spoilers to you.
Yeah, that's the thing is like, don't tell me if a book has the trope of fated
No,
mates because
I
that's
wanna
the
be
best reveal.
surprised.
Why do people do that? They're like, oh, the trope is fated mates. I'm like, you're giving away the best part.
I know, and we know it's gonna be about like the main couple, so it's like
Yes.
there's no.
It's the worst when that's the thing I also don't like is a lot of times people sell books based upon the tropes now, and I'm like, don't tell me the trope.
Yeah.
I want to be
It's
surprised.
hard though, because it's like, how do you recommend a book?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And I think it depends on the trope. Like, Fated Mates is obviously spoilery, but like sometimes they're not super. I don't know.
Okay.
What do we have?
We got Second Chance, which I don't like, My Wife, and Slow Burn. Ooh, I already know what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I got it.
So
we're killing
Second Chance.
Second Chance.
I hate a Second Chance. I don't know if I've ever read one that I was okay with.
Like, okay, for me, I don't like Second Chance because it's just annoying. Like, when they're adults, I'm like, work it out. Get it together. Like, you're an adult. Fix your problems in your relationship. Like, talk to each other. But I don't mind it when it's, like, Second Chance, they were together when they were, like, teenagers or kids. Yeah,
that's different.
Like, Love and Other Words. Like, that, you follow them through their childhood.
Yeah,
and it's like once they reached like 18 and they had to go to college, like obviously they were split up. Like I feel like that I'm okay with because I'm not as annoyed.
I don't like when you open up a book like Happy Place
and they're already
in the breakup stage.
Yeah.
I'm like, the best part is getting to see them fall in love. So like,
yeah,
I don't
love like a falling back in love, which some people love.
I don't,
and I never want to reach for that. When I hear a book is that, I'm like, eh.
Yeah.
And it depends. Like, there is one that I read that I didn't mind by Tessa Bailey. The Fixer Up series.
Oh, yeah. The
one
last
of them in
one,
that.
The one with the married couple. That wasn't as bad.
I didn't mind it as much, but, like, I just don't reach for that.
Yeah. So, Second Chance, I'm going to kill that. So, I'm going to kiss Slow Burn, marry my wife, and kill Second Chance.
Okay, I'm going to kill Second Chance, kiss my wife, and marry Slow Burn.
That's hard though, because I honestly I prefer Slow Burn overall in all my books. But yeah, something about the My Wife thing.
It is really good, but it's like
I might swap them.
I love a Slow Burn.
Marry a Slow Burn, because for me, like when it's like I said, like when it's insta love, I
hate it.
I didn't have time to. Like, there's something about a slow burn when they finally admit their love for each other. Like, you earned that as a reader. You earned.
And, like, you just got to see the progression. Like,
yeah, so I'm going to marry slow burn. Never mind.
Yeah, and I was surprised when you said that.
But My Wife is so good.
It's so good, but, like, you can still have it there.
Yeah.
It's just...
Oh, if it was a arranged marriage, slow burn, and the My Wife in it, that's a winner right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're almost done. We got like 2 more rounds. Okay.
We have Love Triangle.
Ugh.
Immediate. And then we have Miscommunication. Oh gosh. And Single Parent. Oh, okay.
3 that I don't really love.
For me, like, I love Single Parent, so that's immediately Mary, but I don't know what.
So I've talked about it before. I don't love a single parent just because there's that part of me that, like, I am a mom, I am married, and like the thought of a broken family like kills me. When it's like divorce, I feel like, but if it's like the mom died or whatever, the dad died when they were like in labor, like young, and like I don't know, I feel like I can handle that a little bit more. It's still sad, but it's like the whole like broken family thing that I don't like. It kills me inside a little bit. But I will say Lost and Lassoed, which was the 3rd in the Rebel Blue Ranch series, was a single parent trope, and I actually really liked that one. Like, I felt like that was the favorite one I've read so far.
I just love it because I don't know, something about seeing like the kid adds a whole extra element, and the person that's coming in, like if it's the girl coming in and the guy's a single dad, like they're not just learning to love the guy, like they're also learning to love the kid. And I don't know, it just adds like a whole different dynamic. And I especially love single dad because I don't know, something about seeing, I don't know, it's
A
like
man
what you're
be
attracted to,
care-
like
yeah,
to know that a guy can take care of a kid and like cares about
being a good
kids. Like
dad.
it's attractive to read in the book. So it's like I love reading that. But I hate miscommunication and a love triangle. But honestly, I feel like I haven't read many love triangles because I don't like, I know that I don't like it, so I don't seek it out. But it's like when it's so obvious who.
Yeah, I'm honestly like I'm reading Lightlark. I've read Lightlark, all 3 that are out, and we're not done yet. Like there's gonna be more, and I'm at a point where I don't know who she's gonna choose, and I've read all that's available, and so that's getting hard for me. But I love the story so much that I feel like I've been able to push past it. But it's just like kind of hard. I've never read a book series before like where I'm like you don't know who it's going to be. Like think about like Twilight. You 100% know it's going to be Edward.
Yeah.
You always know. She's always she's always down bad for Edward. Like she's not like that for
She's not
Jacob.
even looking at Jacob's direction.
No, like that's just
Same with like Hunger Games. Like Gail has no chance.
yeah, compared to PETA. Like it's just always been that way. So I don't know. So for me, I'm going to do I'm going to kiss, love triangle, marry single parent, and kill miscommunication.
I think I might do the same. But like,
because love triangle, a lot of times in a love triangle, it's not actually a love triangle.
yeah. But when it like truly is a love triangle, I'm like, what are you doing here? Like, say it's the girl and it's between the 2 guys. Like, what are you doing here? Like in love with 2 different people? Like,
Yeah,
get yourself together, girl. Like, figure it out.
I know that's hard too. Yeah, because I'm like sometimes in miscommunication, if it's just one little part of one book versus like Lightlark being 3 books in, we're still in the middle of love triangle. That's kind of annoying, but
also it makes, I don't know why, like, because I started reading when The Summer I Turned Pretty was popular. So I feel like when I think about love triangle, I think about that.
yeah, it's annoying.
And like that being between 2 brothers makes me so angry.
Yeah.
And like everyone's like, oh, are you team Belly or are you team Jeremiah, team Connor? I'm team no one. Like she needs to leave that family
alone.
Go find another guy because these brothers are brothers for life and like you're ruining their relationship with each other. They're like,
no, for real.
You're just ruining this family.
I feel like there's always a lot of times these love triangle books is like 2 people that are important to each other.
Yeah.
And that's kind of annoying.
That's why I don't know. But I think I'll just kiss love triangle, kill miscommunication, and marry single parent, obviously.
Being wet at the bottom.
Yeah, I know. There was something sticky.
I did not even notice that. Well, okay.
Let's see what's last.
We got enemies to lovers, forced proximity, and grumpy sunshine. Enemies to lovers is my favorite. I'm going to put that back in there because that's dirty.
What? Okay.
Enemies to lovers, grumpy sunshine. Grumpy sunshine. Okay, and forced proximity.
I feel like I'll just go ahead and kill Grumpy Sunshine.
Yeah, same.
As much as I love it, like enemies to lovers and forced proximity, you can't top that.
You can't top that. So I'm gonna kiss forced proximity, marry enemies to lovers, and kill Grumpy Sunshine.
I feel like I'm probably gonna do the same.
Yeah.
Because enemies to lovers is just so good, but also I love forced proximity.
Yeah, so good. So if you did it with us, if you followed along with us, tell us what your answers were. If you didn't do all of them, if you did some of them, but yeah, that was, some of them were hard. Like the one, what was it? There was like 3 of my favorites. Like that was not fair.
What was it? I can't even remember now.
I can't even remember. It was the Fated Mates, the
Fated Mates, Forbidden Lovers,
and it was something.
We don't have good memory.
Anyway, that's the game. That was fun to do. But before we go, I just wanted to tell you guys, if you haven't seen on our Instagram or our TikTok, we're starting our book club for the month of May, which we're going to be reading The Unmaking of June Farrow. So
yeah, we're excited for this one.
Yeah. So I can like read a little bit of the synopsis, but it's a standalone. It's kind of like a fantasy / magical realism.
Yeah.
So it's not all the way fantasy. Like there's not going to be fate. There's not going to be dragons, but it's like it's got magic.
It's like a cozy.
Yeah. So it's got magical realism. It's got time travel and a mystery. It's a standalone. And on Goodreads, it has a 4.14 rating. So the synopsis says, in the small mountain town of Jasper, North Carolina, June Farrow is waiting for fate to find her. The Farrow women are known for their thriving flower farm and mysterious curse that has plagued their family line. The whole town remembers the madness that led to Susanna Farrow's disappearance, leaving June to be raised by her grandmother and haunted by rumors. It's been a year since June started seeing and hearing things that weren't there. Faint wind chimes, a voice calling her name, and a mysterious door appearing out of nowhere. The signs of what June always knew was coming, but June is determined to end the curse once and for all, even if she must sacrifice finding love and having a family of her own. After her grandmother's death, she discovers a series of cryptic clues regarding her mother's decades-old disappearance. Except they only lead to more questions. But could the door she once assumed was a hallucination be the answer she's been searching for? The next time it appears, June realizes she can touch it and walk past the threshold. And when she does, she embarks on a journey that will not only change the past and the future, but also uncover the lingering mysteries of her small town and entangle her heart in an epic star-crossed love. Sounds very interesting to me.
I know.
I'm very excited to
really
give it a try.
Also, I think, like, if you are watching or listening and you don't read fantasy, I feel like this is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like it's going to be super heavy on the fantasy.
It sounds similar to me, like the same level of like Divine Rivers,
Yeah.
where it has like an element to it, but it's not like,
it's more magical realism.
it's not going to be like world building and all that stuff. So I'm really excited to read this one.
Too. It sounds like it's going to be good.
Yeah. And also I looked it up and it says there's no spice. It says there's like a fade to black, or like not even really like,
we love.
Yeah. So
make sure you join our Fable so you can. We had someone text us or message us too. They were like, I just joined your Fable. How exactly does it work? So I thought we could like explain. So you join the Fable, and if you don't want to, you don't have to. You can just listen to our episode. But you join the Fable and you can just read the book at any time in the month. Read as fast, as slow, however you want. Read it at your pace. And they have rooms in there like chapter 1, chapter 2, and it's each like chat room, and if you have something to say on a certain chapter or a certain scene, you can go to that chapter, type it in there, see what other people have typed, and there's also like a last little room that's like leave your thoughts. You can like leave your rating,
and there's like a lobby room where we could just have general conversation in a chat. So it's nice though because it is broken up by chapters, so you're not going to get spoilers.
And then you can just do that, and then we're also going to be doing our episode at the end of the month, so we can have the Fable Book Club to kind of chat throughout the month, and then at the end of the month you will see our episode where we like go over the whole book, and we'll try to read some of y'all's stuff if you have input, and just
and we're like we have a whole game plan of like how we're going to be taking notes and stuff, because we don't want to forget, because like with Fearless it was our first time ever doing like a book club and a breakdown on a podcast, so it was like, man, there was more that I wish I would have remembered to talk about, but so we're going to be like
us over here are going to be note taking
about this so we can remember everything. But yeah, so join the book club, it's going to be fun.
It is really fun. So and that's it.
Thank you so much for listening.